Yeah. So, I'm a new blogger. I'm a new person that go online, but I saw that everybody was like, I was looking at things from, over the year, and everybody was like, oh, 2025 was so bad. Now, I want y'all to understand, well, y'all know I'm not an expert at anything except for being myself, but I wanted to say this. You have things that affect the world, and you have things that affect your personal life. And so,
what did you learn
how
about
did you
yourself in
grow
2025?
What did you learn that made you say, these are the changes that I want to make myself a better person? I feel like I overcame a lot of things as far as with my physical ailments, because I'm aging in reverse. Yes, I am very young. However, the numbers tell a different story. And if you find my birth certificate, you will know. So I'll be honest. I am aging, and so I really learned a lot about myself and like my physical prowess, so to speak, because I had broken my toe and I had put on weight, and I was really trying to get serious about getting it off, right? But I had to really make a lot of changes with my diet this year, because it was because of the fact that I wasn't born with a fast metabolism. Bless those people who were. I was born high, but I was born for fast metabolism. So I changed some things. I changed some things, and so this year I'm tackling sugar. Like, I'm really kicking sugar ass, y'all, because I had to really go hard with sodas when I really wanted to kickstart my body to show me difference. And now it's back on track. It's slowly getting back to itself, meaning that the metabolism is working right. But it was a hard jump start because I was down for a minute with a bad foot, and then I can't jog. But anyway, so those are the changes that I made. I started my channel, and it's done pretty good. It's growing. I'm getting comments bad or good. I love it. So it is what it is. I met you guys, but I went to the computer and I was like, let me see what was so bad about 2025. So I asked the computer. Let me tell y'all what the computer said. The computer said, what was so bad about the year of 2025? So this is what I got. It says, so the year 2025 was marked by several significant negative events, particularly in terms of environment and public health impacts. Here are some of the key issues that stood out. Wildfires in Los Angeles, which I did a video on that. A series of wildfires in January 2025 caused extensive damage, destroying over 16,000 structures and forcing more than 180,000 people to evacuate. The economic damages were, estimated to be between 76 billion and 131 billion, with the death toll from smoke-related illnesses estimated at 440 or higher. Climate change. Now this is the Earth, y'all. The year was on track to tie for the second hottest on record, with a series of climate events that included both positive and negative impacts. The wildfires were driven by climate change, because y'all know California is dry and it's hot. They ain't even had the water to put the fires out, y'all. And the resulting smoke was particularly harmful to public health. Political changes. Donald Trump's return to presidency in January 2025 brought back policies that had been rolled back under Joe Biden, reversing climate progress and leading to a return to fossil fuel dominance. I'm reading this again. Donald Trump's return to presidency in January 2025 brought back political policies that had been rolled back under Joe Biden, reversing climate progress and leading to a return to a fossil fuel dominance. These events highlighted the ongoing challenges and risk associated with climate change and public health, as well as political implications of climate policies. The year 2025 was a reminder of the need for urgent action to address these issues and protect the environment and public health for future generations. Okay, so I found here. It said while Los Angeles was still burning, um, Donald Trump, the Trump administration deep cuts at the Environmental Protection Agency affected a lot. For instance, could leave communities even more vulnerable to the threat of wildfire smoke. Later in the summer, this is 2025, Trump signed the so called One Big Beautiful Bill into law, which, among other things, tore up the only climate plan the US had. That means, like, our earth, our environment. That killed the tax credits that consumers were using to electrify their homes and offset the cost of EVs, and destroyed the capital that indigenous tribes were using to develop clean energy projects. Okay, extreme flooding. Okay, just as climate change is making wildfires worse, it's actually making rainfall more catastrophic. Um, the dynamic that played out tragically on the 4th of July weekend when flash flooding struck central Texas, most devastatingly in Kerr County, unaliving at least 135 people. Part of the problem is that, generally speaking, the warmer the atmosphere gets, the more moisture it can hold and eventually dump as rain. Something here that caught my attention because I'm more worried about the Earth. Earth crosses an ominous planetary boundary and tipping point this year. Scientists hit us with a 1-2 punch of bad environmental news: the crossing of the first tipping point and the breaching of another planetary boundary. A tipping point is when an Earth system suddenly and often irreversibly changes into something dramatically different, while a planetary boundary is a threshold that keeps the planet's environment hospitable to life, meaning makes it like livable. Think of it like driving down a road where the tipping point is an imminent cliff, and a planetary boundary is a big sign warning of the drop. In September, scientists announced that the 7th of 9 boundaries had been crossed. This time, the steady acidification of the oceans. A quarter of humanity's CO2 emissions have been absorbed by seawater, which creates carbon acid. That acidification is interfering with the ability of many organisms like corals, mollusks, and crustaceans to build their shells. So the ocean is being affected. We're having more rain, but the animals are dying in the water. Sounds like to me. I'm not a scientist. On a brighter note, hurricane season in, we didn't have many hurricanes hit without a single U.S. landfall. That's good news. So it says here, climate action has become unstoppable in many ways. Heading into 2026, it's easy to look at all this and say, well, we're bored. Yes, the environment is buckling under the increasingly heavy burden of climate change, but unstoppable changes, well, the good kind, are also in motion that will help improve public health and reduce emissions no matter what the federal government decrees. For one of these environment tipping points have positive counterparts that are now unfolding thanks to local incentives and national policies elsewhere. The article says, good news, these positive tipping points will help save the world. Yes, catastrophic tipping points are unfolding in nature, but humanity can exploit their beneficial counterparts to accelerate the clean energy revolution and improve lives. That's until the Earth kick our asses off.
Thanks
But anyway, I just wanted to
tuning
kind
in.
of like look at what was the big issue. I know there was some more personal issues that affected us, but the Earth, y'all. So anyway, this baby girl 401. This is just like me, just like trying to find out what the issue was. I growed in 2025. Did y'all? Put it in the comments to let me know. Did y'all have any growth outside of, like, what did you learn about yourself in 2025? What did you learn that improves you as a person? Okay. Holla at your girl.